Have you ever imagined that one simple fruit sitting in your kitchen could protect your prostate and even shrink its enlargement naturally? Yes, not a pill, not a supplement, just one powerful fruit backed by science that men over 50 shouldn't ignore. Stay with me because what you're about to learn could change your prostate health for good. Have you ever wondered why so many men after the age of 50 start waking up multiple times at night just to use the bathroom? Or why that constant urge to urinate doesn't go away, no matter how healthy your diet seems? You see, there's one tiny gland in your body, about the size of a walnut, that quietly controls your bladder flow and reproductive health. Yes, I'm talking about the prostate. Now here's the shocking part. By the time most men reach their 60s, nearly half of them will experience some level of prostate enlargement, a condition known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. And it doesn't just affect your comfort, it can affect your sleep, confidence, and quality of life. But here's the good news. Nature, in its wisdom, has already given us powerful foods that can protect this small yet vital gland. And one of the most surprising of them is something you probably eat without even realizing how healing it is. A simple, juicy red fruit that can be found in almost every kitchen. The tomato. Yes, this humble fruit, often tossed in salads or blended into sauces, has been linked by scientists to better prostate health and even a reduction in prostate enlargement. Now, you might be wondering, can something so simple really make a difference? Well, the answer is yes, and the research is fascinating. Tomatoes are loaded with a natural compound called lycopene, one of the most powerful antioxidants known to man. It helps protect your prostate cells, reduce inflammation, and slow down the overgrowth that causes enlargement in the first place. Imagine instead of relying only on pills or invasive procedures, you could support your prostate naturally just by including this one everyday fruit in your meals. In today's video, we'll break down exactly how tomatoes help reduce prostate swelling, the science behind it, and how you can get the maximum benefit from this simple natural remedy. So if you're a man over 45, or if you care about someone who is, stay tuned till the end, because this one small change could bring big relief to your body and help you sleep peacefully again. When you hear the word tomato, you probably think of salads, soups, or pasta sauce. But what if I told you that this simple red fruit contains a compound so powerful it's been called the guardian of men's health? That compound is lycopene, a bright red pigment that gives tomatoes their rich color and their powerful healing properties. Lycopene is not just any antioxidant. It's one of the most potent defenders your body can use against cell damage, aging, and inflammation, three key factors that contribute to prostate enlargement. You see, as men age, the prostate gland is constantly exposed to oxidative stress, a fancy term for the damage caused by unstable molecules known as free radicals. These radicals attack healthy cells, causing them to weaken and inflame over time. The result? The prostate begins to swell and press on the urinary tract, leading to those frustrating symptoms like frequent urination, poor flow, and sleepless nights. That's where lycopene steps in like a shield. It neutralizes these harmful free radicals, protects your prostate cells, and slows down the overgrowth that causes enlargement in the first place. In fact, several studies, including research published in journals like Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers, and Prevention, have found that men who consume more lycopene-rich foods have smaller prostate volumes and a lower risk of developing prostate enlargement or even prostate cancer. But here's what makes lycopene truly special. Your body doesn't produce it on its own. It relies entirely on your diet. And among all foods in the world, tomatoes are the richest and most accessible source. Even better, the lycopene in tomatoes becomes more powerful when it's cooked or processed, such as in tomato soup, tomato paste, or even ketchup, as long as it's low in sugar. That's because cooking breaks down the plant's cell walls, making it easier for your body to absorb this golden nutrient. Imagine it like this. Every time you enjoy a warm bowl of tomato soup or a homemade pasta sauce, you're not just satisfying your hunger, you're fueling your body with nature's most powerful antioxidant for prostate protection. And over time, consistent intake of lycopene can help reduce prostate inflammation, slow down gland growth, and improve urinary function. But it doesn't stop there. Lycopene also supports your immune system, improves circulation, and promotes healthy testosterone balance, all of which contribute to better energy, mood, and vitality as you age. So the next time you look at a tomato, don't just see it as a kitchen ingredient. See it as a natural medicine, one that's working silently to protect one of the most important glands in your body. Just 1 or 2 servings of tomatoes a day, whether raw, roasted, or in sauce form, could make a real difference in your prostate health and overall well-being. And remember, the earlier you start, the stronger your protection. So go ahead, make the tomato your prostate's best friend. Let's talk about 2 silent troublemakers that almost no one sees coming: oxidative stress and inflammation. They sound complicated, but in simple words, they're like slow fires burning inside your body. You don't feel them at first, but over time, they quietly damage your cells, weaken your organs, and yes, they can cause your prostate to swell and enlarge. Here's what happens. As we age, our bodies naturally produce more unstable molecules called free radicals. These are tiny reactive particles that attack healthy cells the way rust eats away at metal. When too many of these radicals build up, they create oxidative stress, damaging the delicate tissues in the prostate. This damage triggers your body's defense mechanism, inflammation. Now, inflammation isn't always bad. It's your body's way of healing. But when it becomes chronic, meaning it doesn't shut off, it starts doing more harm than good. In the prostate, this long-term inflammation causes the gland to grow larger and press on the urinary tract, leading to those frustrating symptoms like frequent urination, poor flow, and sleepless nights. But here's where our hero, the tomato, steps in. Tomatoes are packed with powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidants, especially lycopene, vitamin C, and beta-carotene. These compounds act like a fire extinguisher inside your body, cooling down that invisible inflammation and protecting your prostate cells from further injury. Imagine lycopene as a natural repair tool. When it enters your bloodstream, it starts neutralizing free radicals before they can do damage. It even helps restore balance to the body's inflammatory signals, reducing the chemicals that cause pain, swelling, and tissue stress. Over time, this means a calmer, healthier prostate with fewer symptoms and a lower chance of complications. In fact, scientific studies have found that men who eat lycopene-rich foods regularly show lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. One study from the University of Illinois showed that consistent tomato intake could reduce prostate tissue inflammation by nearly 35% in just a few weeks. That's powerful proof that food truly can be medicine. Another bonus? When you cook or blend tomatoes, such as in tomato soup, sauce, or juice, you boost the absorption of lycopene, making it even more effective. Add a little healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado, and your body absorbs even more of these healing nutrients. So, the next time you feel tired, stressed, or notice those frustrating bathroom trips at night, remember this. Your body might be fighting internal inflammation, and by simply adding more tomatoes to your diet, maybe a warm tomato soup with dinner or fresh tomato slices on your breakfast toast, you're helping to quiet that inflammation and protect your prostate from long-term damage. It's a small habit with a huge payoff, because the less oxidative stress your body faces, the stronger and healthier your prostate and your entire system will be. Most people think fresh fruits and vegetables are always healthier when eaten raw. And yes, that's true for many foods, but tomatoes are the exception, because when you cook them, you actually unlock more of their healing power. You see, the real magic in tomatoes lies in a compound called lycopene, the same antioxidant that gives them their rich red color and their ability to protect the prostate. But lycopene is tightly bound inside the tomato cell walls. In raw tomatoes, your body can only absorb a small portion of it. When you heat tomatoes, those tough cell walls break down, releasing more lycopene and making it easier for your body to absorb. It's like nature's version of unlocking a treasure chest. The nutrients were always there, but they needed a little heat to be set free. In fact, studies show that cooked tomatoes can contain up to 2 to 3 times more bioavailable lycopene than raw ones. That means your body can use the nutrient more effectively to fight oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and support your prostate health. And there's another benefit. Cooking tomatoes in healthy fats like olive oil doesn't just make them taste better, it actually helps your body absorb lycopene even more efficiently. That's because lycopene is a fat-soluble compound, meaning it dissolves in fat, not water. So when you pair tomatoes with olive oil, avocado, or even a small amount of nuts, your body draws out the full power of this antioxidant cocktail. Think of your favorite dishes: a bowl of tomato soup, a spoon of pasta sauce simmered in olive oil, or a few slices of baked tomato on whole grain toast. Each bite is more than just delicious comfort food, it's a healing meal for your prostate. Cooking also enhances another key compound, beta-carotene, which supports immune strength and cell repair. Together with lycopene, these antioxidants create a powerful shield that protects your prostate cells from free radical damage and unwanted growth. Now, some people worry that cooking might destroy vitamin C in tomatoes, and while it's true that a small amount is lost, the gain in lycopene far outweighs the loss. The cooked version becomes a concentrated source of anti-inflammatory compounds that your prostate absolutely loves. So here's a quick tip. If you're serious about supporting prostate health, include both raw and cooked tomatoes in your diet. Enjoy raw tomatoes in salads for a dose of vitamin C and hydration, and have cooked versions like soups, sauces, or roasted tomatoes for a powerful lycopene boost. Here's an easy daily routine. Start your morning with a slice of whole grain toast topped with olive oil and tomato slices. Have a bowl of tomato soup or vegetable stew at lunch, and for dinner, enjoy a tomato-based sauce with fish or chicken. This simple routine ensures your prostate gets a steady supply of protection all day long. Remember, it's not about expensive supplements or complicated diets. Sometimes the best medicine is already simmering on your stove. So next time you cook tomatoes, smile, because with every spoonful, you're feeding your body, healing your cells, and strengthening your prostate naturally. Tomato. One of the most overlooked reasons for prostate enlargement in men over 50 isn't just age, it's hormonal imbalance. You see, as men grow older, the balance between key hormones like testosterone and DHT, dihydrotestosterone, starts to shift. And this shift can quietly cause the prostate to grow larger and tighter, putting pressure on the bladder and urethra. Here's what happens inside your body. Your body naturally converts some of your testosterone into DHT through an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. While DHT is useful in small amounts, it helps with hair growth and reproductive health. Too much of it can lead to prostate cell overgrowth. Over time, this buildup of DHT signals the prostate to enlarge, resulting in what doctors call benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Now, here's where tomatoes once again show their amazing power. Lycopene, the superstar compound found in tomatoes, helps naturally regulate these hormone levels. Research shows that lycopene may inhibit the 5-alpha reductase enzyme, reducing the excessive conversion of testosterone into DHT. In other words, it helps your body maintain a healthy hormone balance, keeping DHT under control and protecting your prostate from unnecessary growth. This natural hormone regulating effect is one reason why men who eat lycopene-rich foods regularly have fewer prostate problems and better urinary flow as they age. Unlike chemical medications that can cause side effects like low libido or fatigue, tomatoes work gently and naturally, helping your body restore balance from within. But that's not all. Tomatoes also contain a combination of vitamins A, C, and E, which support the endocrine system, the network responsible for hormone production and balance. By reducing oxidative stress and improving blood flow, these nutrients allow your glands, including the prostate, adrenal, and pituitary glands, to function more smoothly. Better gland function means your body can manage hormones more efficiently, keeping everything in equilibrium. In one clinical trial, men who consumed tomato-based products for 8 weeks showed improved hormone profiles and a reduction in prostate-specific antigen levels, a key marker of prostate health. The results were clear. A diet rich in lycopene doesn't just target symptoms, it helps address the root hormonal causes of prostate enlargement. To make the most of these benefits, consistency is key. Include tomatoes in your meals several times a week, and remember, cooked tomatoes offer the best lycopene absorption. Pair them with zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds and omega-3 fats from fish to further support hormone regulation and prostate function. And here's an interesting bonus. By supporting hormonal balance, tomatoes may also improve energy, mood, and sexual health. When testosterone levels are stable and DHT is under control, men often experience better stamina, confidence, and overall vitality. So if you're looking for a natural way to keep your hormones balanced and your prostate healthy, you don't need to look any further than your kitchen. Add a little tomato to your day, in a soup, salad, or sauce, and you'll be giving your body the nutritional tools it needs to age gracefully and powerfully well into his senior years. Because true health isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about restoring balance from within. Tomato. Tomatoes on their own are powerful, but when you combine them with a healthy lifestyle, they become part of a complete system of protection for your prostate and overall vitality. You see, the prostate doesn't exist in isolation. Its health reflects your entire lifestyle: what you eat, how you move, how well you sleep, and even how you handle stress. That's why tomatoes work best when they're part of a bigger picture, a daily routine that nourishes your body and keeps inflammation, hormones, and circulation in harmony. Let's start with nutrition. A diet built around whole natural foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins gives your body the building blocks it needs to repair itself. When you add tomato-based dishes to that diet, you amplify the benefits. Lycopene from tomatoes works hand in hand with nutrients like zinc, selenium, and omega-3 fats found in fish, nuts, and seeds. Together, they strengthen the prostate, lower inflammation, and boost your body's ability to control cell growth. For example, a dinner of grilled salmon with a side of roasted tomatoes and olive oil is more than just tasty, it's a powerful prostate protective meal. The omega-3s in salmon enhance lycopene absorption and calm inflammation, while the tomatoes deliver antioxidants that neutralize free radicals. It's a perfect example of food synergy, one nutrient boosting the effect of another. Next, let's talk about physical activity. Regular movement, even something as simple as a daily 30-minute walk, improves blood flow to the pelvic region, flushes out toxins, and helps keep the prostate oxygenated and healthy. When your blood flows freely, nutrients like lycopene reach your prostate cells more effectively. Studies show that men who exercise regularly and maintain a balanced diet rich in plant foods have significantly fewer prostate issues than those who lead sedentary lives. Hydration is another key piece of the puzzle. Your prostate and urinary system depend on a steady flow of clean water to remove waste and reduce irritation. Combine a tomato-rich diet with plenty of hydration, and you'll notice smoother urinary flow and fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. Tomatoes themselves are about 95% water, which helps keep your system flushed and healthy. Then there's stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol and inflammatory markers that can aggravate prostate swelling. Taking time to relax through deep breathing, meditation, or even gardening helps your body maintain hormone balance. Add a bowl of tomato soup in the evening, and you've got a warm, soothing ritual that's good for both your mind and your prostate. Finally, consistency is what ties it all together. You don't have to make dramatic changes overnight. Start small, maybe add a serving of tomatoes to one meal a day, go for a walk, and stay hydrated. Over weeks and months, these small steps add up to strengthening your body's natural defense system from the inside out. Remember, there's no single magic food or miracle cure. True health comes from synergy, the way all your habits work together. Tomatoes are a key part of that synergy. They support your heart, your immunity, and most importantly, your prostate. So think of tomatoes not as a quick fix, but as a daily ally, a symbol of how powerful, simple, consistent choices can be. Paired with good nutrition, regular movement, and a calm mind, they can help you enjoy the strength, energy, and peace of body every man deserves well into his senior years. So next time you slice a tomato, remember, you're not just adding flavor to your meal, you're protecting one of the most important glands in your body. Nature has already provided the medicine. All we need to do is use it wisely. Eat 1 serving of tomatoes daily, stay consistent, and watch your body thank you in ways you never expected. Because sometimes the simplest foods are the most powerful healers. Tomato.